I will say this. The one thing that sucked about Trump losing was, for me, was because I just figured out kind of how to do his voice. Which that's kind of a bummer that it's not hard to do Trump. It's all you have to do just do that. Do that a second off from where it should be in the sentence. And then you don't have to sound like him. All you have to do is get his cadence down. It's very easy. All you have to do is describe something and then say you described it that way. That's it. It's every time. What a big room this is. I walked in here, I said, wow, what a big room. That's it. Every time. Austin. A lot of homeless. I walked in here, I said, wow, that's a lot of homeless. You got a lot of homeless. What are you guys doing about it? Whatever you guys are doing is not working. So just switch. I don't know what to do either. But do something. A lot of tents. Why? It's been making me laugh thinking about Trump, not understanding why people are homeless. I walked out, I saw him, I said, why? Living in tents, I could never, these guys. But I will say this about Trump. I don't want you guys to I don't want to turn this into a rally. I don't want you to... I will say this, and don't freak out. Just listen. I think it's fair to say that of all the presidents we've had, I think it's fair to say that Trump would have been the funniest one to see get shot. You know? Yeah, dude, the Patriots got fired up on that, dude. I was having fun at this show. No, look, I didn't even say it would be funny. I said funniest. It's a huge difference. Technically, there's a funniest of everything. There is. It doesn't make it funny, but there is, think of the worst thing you could think of. There's a funniest one. I'll go first. I'll think of one. School shooting. None of those are funny. Zero funny. But maybe there was one where, the horse girl in the class, could sense something was coming. You know what I mean? And they were like, what's wrong? And she was like, you know? But back to what I was saying about, what I said was true. If you had to rank them from least funny to funniest, Assassination, easy number one. For real. He'd be talking shit when it happened. He'd be doing a rally. He'd be my opponent's gay. I walked in, I saw him, I said, wow, this guy's gay. The shooter would be coming out and be like, sit down. You're gay. Get hit, he'd definitely make a funny noise into the, he'd get hit, be like, ah, and fall. He'd fall funny. I will say, I did write that joke before Biden could be added to the rankings. I don't think he would be the funniest, but the only reason Biden might be the funniest is because I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You know what I mean? Just walk right through the metal detectors and be like, Mr. President, what the fuck are you doing, dude? It's a body shot. I'd add that joke. My dad. So you can't be talking about killing presidents? I was like, what about Biden? He's like, yeah. My dad's, he's a good guy. He's an alcoholic. But he's good. He's a good alcoholic. He's not hurting anybody. But every once in a while, he always has an excuse while he's drinking. That's what's funny about it. Like, he can never just get hammered and be like, yeah, I got fucked up. Like, it's always, like, you'll see him on, like, a Monday. You'll be like, damn, it's Monday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, it's Monday Night Football. Have a couple drinks. Jeez. You'll see him on, like, a Tuesday. You'll be like, damn, it's Tuesday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, there's no football. What the hell? And then my sister does heroin, and that one we're like, you do need to, you need to stop doing that. Which sucks for her, because if she played guitar, everybody would be like, yeah. But instead, she's a hairdresser, so it's not as cool. Relax. It's my family. It's my family. Don't worry about it. Actually, based on this crowd, I'm sure it's actually a lot of your guys' families. And that's all right. We're allowed to talk about it. My sister, so she was doing heroin. We had to have an intervention for her. She lived out in Pittsburgh. We live in the middle of Pennsylvania, so we had to trick her to come home. You gotta trick them. I don't know if you know these guys. They're not just fucking stopping by. They're very busy. They're the busiest people. They get a bad rap for being lazy because they take a lot of naps. But if they're awake, they're fucking they're very busy. They're scurrying around, dude, doing quests. That's what they do. If you do heroin long enough, you run out of money. You got to start doing quests. It's like a fucked up game of Zelda every day. You just wake up to a new quest. It's like, you need to gather copper. Gonna find a scrapyard. It sounds nice. I wish I got quests. But eventually the quests get pretty dark. Scrapyard, that's like level 1. Towards the end, the quests are, you need to get titty fucked behind the Home Depot. That's when it's time for a change. So we had to come up with a plan to trick her to come home for the intervention. The plan we came up with was we told her that we had won tickets to go to Six Flags. And it worked. She called back. She was like, all right, I'll be there. She got on the first bus. It's like a 7-hour bus ride. It's nothing to them, dude. Nothing. If you take heroin, every bus is a bullet train. It's a 5-minute ride, tops. Anyway, so the plan was pick my sister up from the bus stop, not take her to Six Flags, take her to a hotel where we're gonna have an intervention. I didn't want to start the intervention with like a lack of trust, so I took her to Six Flags the day of her intervention. That day, she and I went to Six Flags together, and I thought that was a nice gesture, but it turns out intervention is supposed to be rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like, intervention's supposed to be the worst day of your life. Not like you're tired from easily the best day. I mean, she took heroin and rode roller coasters. It was impossible. We sat her down, we're like, you better fucking change your life. She's like, oh, I'm going back tomorrow. We're like, no. And I was with her. She was fucked up. If you know anyone from Pittsburgh, you know what she was wearing. She was wearing a Steelers jersey and pajama pants. Steelers pajama pants. She dusted off her finest Heinz Ward for the occasion. So we get in there. There's a water park there. We didn't know. They added that. We haven't been there since we were kids. We get in there. There's one of those water slides. It's just like a fucking straight drop. Like, no sides on it, no raft, just by yourself. She looks at it. She's like, I want to go up on that one. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, fuck it, you know? I knew she was going to rehab, like, that night. So I was like, yeah, go get this one in. You're about to have a rough couple months here. This is going to be... Also, I figured they would stop her. She was wearing a Steelers jersey and pajama pants, trying to get on a water slide. All they did was make her take her fucking Crocs off. Her yellow Crocs. So she's climbing up this ladder. She gets to the top of this fucking giant water slide. And you know how, like, when it's your turn next on a water ride, you gotta, like, lay there in that water and, like, wait to go? She nodded off. She took a nap up at the top like a Dracula, laying in front of some high school lifeguard that's like, ma'am, it's your turn. He just sent her down, dude, asleep, just flying down this thing, dude. There's a ramp at the end. She hit her. We all got to watch her wake up in air. She did the whole fucking. You know, I don't know how that wasn't fucking rock bottom. It's like he woke up in air. Anyway, don't be sad about it. She's good. She did go to rehab. And that's good. Yeah, she's done. She stopped using it. She's sober. She's all good. She's 2 years clean. Yeah. It's good. She did get cancer though, so. And COVID. Cancer and COVID. So I'll tell you what. This was cool. I was with her. She was at home. She went back to my parents. Because when you have cancer and COVID, you got to go home. You have to go home. You can't keep hanging out. But no, I was with her. It was crazy. This year, she beat heroin, cancer, and COVID. It was like living with fucking Rocky. It was crazy, dude. Every week, my whole family was like, "Give up. You're never gonna win this." She was like, just kept winning. When she got COVID, I was like, "All right, you're definitely dead." She's like, "Hey, yo, COVID." So I ain't hear no bell. Just wailed on it, dude. Yeah, she's got a hell of a chin. Hell of a chin on my sister, and that's what better quality could you ask for in a human? Anyway.